This week's Beyond Clean Expert Series episode entitled Hospital EO in the Automobile, The Race for Gas Efficiency, was written by EO sterilization expert Ted May, President and CEO at Anderson Products Division. How are automobiles and ethylene oxide sterilizers similar? The post-World War II era saw dramatic growth in automobile sales and broad adoption of EO sterilizers in U.S. hospitals. In both cases, these early models were inefficient. In 1935, average fuel efficiency for American autos was around 14 miles per gallon, and that number dropped to only 12 miles per gallon in the 1960s and early 70s. Thanks, muscle car era! Fuel efficiency simply was not valued during this period. Likewise, early hospital EO systems were not concerned with gas efficiency. They were typically fed by large 50-pound tanks kept on-site in specially ventilated storage rooms. Ethylene oxide is flammable and explosive in concentrations above 3%. Manufacturers of these tank systems reduce the potential danger by mixing EO with inert gases. The mixes, however, introduced their own problems. They were far less efficient and, unlike EO, the inert gases used were discovered to be greenhouse gases. By the 1970s, things began to change. The oil crisis of 1973 spurred a move toward automotive fuel efficiency that continues to this day. By 1980, average fuel economy for cars had reached 20 miles per gallon. By 2008, it was over 25 miles per gallon. For EO sterilizers, the impetus for change was the creation of OSHA in 1971 and a growing awareness of the potential dangers of chemicals in the workplace. The early 1980s saw the introduction of single-use cartridge-based EO sterilizers. These systems, which used 100 to 170 grams of EO per cycle, represented a major step forward in gas efficiency and reduced risk over the tank-based systems. Modern cars have an average fuel efficiency over 30 miles per gallon, with some hybrid models reaching near 60 miles per gallon combined. EO has advanced even further. FDA recently cleared a new EO sterilization process that uses only 17.6 grams of EO per cycle, 90% less gas than any other system on the market. Both technologies have continually innovated over the last 60 years, so just as you would not confuse a modern hybrid with the gas guzzlers of the 60s, do not confuse modern high-efficiency EO sterilizers with the tank systems of yesteryear. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Beyond Clean Expert Series. For more ethylene oxide sterilization questions and answers, you can contact Ted at ted.may@sterility.com.